Who are the biggest NFL winners and losers of Week 12? Donovan, you go first. Let's start positive this time. We never do this. We always start with the negativity. Who is the biggest winner of this week?
Josh Allen.
Why?
Because he was able to play on Thursday and duck a lot of media smoke, and everybody forgot about his game. And now he's just chilling. He could just move on to Thanksgiving. Shout out to Josh Allen.
I told him to start with the winner, start with positivity. He chooses to start with negativity either way. He had to do it. Okay, fine. Biggest winner this week?
Yep.
Me as a Philadelphia Eagles hater, not only did I get to watch a meltdown, I got to constantly, every single time that lead whittled down, think about Donovan. Think about him and how sad he was.
You know what?
Great.
I'm living rent free, by the way.
I do have a winner for this week. And again, it is you, Donovan, and all the other Eagles fans, because me personally, myself, took it upon my own hands to send an email to the one and only CIA to have Kevin Patullo investigated for the sake of your sanity, because what we witnessed happen in the second half of that game, it can't happen ever again. Not on a fucking Sunday, bro.
Exactly.
Not on God's day.
And listen, I had to get that negativity out, but today is about positivity.
Okay.
The next winner, obviously the biggest winner. Put your watches up. You know what time it is. He started yesterday, got his first win. It's Shedeur Sanders time.
1-0.
1-0.
1-0 and starts.
He's a winner, man.
1-0 when he gets reps with the first team offense.
That's what I've been trying to tell people. You just give him a real opportunity. If the organization wasn't holding him back, purposely tanking this draft pick, man, we could have been somewhere.
First scoring drive, you know what they did? They took him out the goal line because Kevin Stefanski doesn't want him to get goal line touchdowns. They don't want his numbers to be good, so they allowed the wildcat touch to go to Quinshon Judkins.
You saw
That makes sense as to why they don't want to give him his flowers.
I'm glad you see this the same way that I saw it. Because I saw Wildcat. Oh, you hate this man. You don't like him. But yeah, put your watches up. You know what time it is.
Yeah, listen, for now, 1-0, undefeated. You can't take it away from him. He said after the game, he said people are waiting for me to fail. It's not going to happen.
Had you started him earlier, you could have been in the playoff picture right now.
All right.
Ew.
Could have just kept winning. Didn't want it.
Next winner of this week, Ben Johnson. Continues to sit alone at the top of the NFC North. The offense is clicking on all cylinders. They measure as one of the best offenses in the league. Everything about this Ben Johnson experience is going well. Have you been seeing the videos in the locker room after they win the games? He talks to the team.
Hype.
I will run through not just a wall. I will run through a skyscraper for Ben Johnson. I get so motivated by those videos. I'm like, they have their coach.
You start doing push-ups?
Yeah. I start running down my stairs.
I got to get my money up, man.
I don't know if I would die for Ben Johnson necessarily, but I will say I did hit 5 pushes myself while playing that goddamn hype speech in the background.
He's legit. He is a leader of men. They have their coach of the future.
Good, better, best.
Offensively is working. Caleb Williams is looking good. The offense is moving. Elite rushing attack. Everything they wanted from Ben Johnson to bring the city together of Chicago sports fans, it's working.
That's fair.
My next winner. Now, it took a very long time to get on this side of things, but the Atlanta Falcons, for the first time in how many weeks are we into the NFL season?
12.
12 weeks to get good quarterback play. Congratulations. Kirk Cousins is not dead. He actually can do serviceable things. And you actually got a win for the first time in a minute, too.
With no Drake London.
Amazing.
Granted, they were playing the New Orleans Saints.
I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Okay.
My next winner, Matthew Stafford's Hall of Fame case.
Ooh.
The MVP is coming.
Matthew Stafford right now is now the favorite to win the MVP. The Rams are the favorite to win the NFC. They are the number 1 seed. They are going to have a bye. They are clicking on all cylinders. And if he gets an MVP and wins a ring, I will change my stance and I will let Mr. Stafford into the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Even though that I do not have a vote, I will still let him in.
Into your own personal Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
But if he doesn't win an MVP nor win a ring, is he still Hall of Fame?
Slander him outside. but he is hooping right now.
No, I also wrote the Rams. I think they're going to win the Super Bowl. And I think they're going to get their picture perfect end to Matthew Stafford in this era. Ring, MVP, retire.
2 rings.
Say, I'm going to Disney World and retire at the parade. I think they're going to get their fairy tale.
It better not happen.
And then they're going to trade for Joe Burrow and get it all revitalized and keep on going again.
They keep on winning, man.
That would be crazy. Whatever happens this year, they're still going to get a top 10 pick next year.
That's going to be insane.
What are they going to take? Some random people.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody. And it's going to be great.
Another winner for this week.
Mm-hmm.
I said this last week. I'm going to say it again. I'll probably keep saying it every week. George Pickens.
Yes.
Biggest winner because the conversations keep growing about him being the best receiver on this team. Not only was it, like we saw at the beginning of the year, this could be an elite number 2 receiver. Then not only was it, he was always capable of being a number 1. The quarterback play was just bad. Now it's, as soon as he gets a good quarterback, he's playing like a top 5 receiver.
CD. I saw somebody tweet and said, take that 88 off of CD and give it to George Pickens. Because CD is dropping passes left and right, and George Pickens mossing people, jumping over 2 people at a time, celebrating at every point.
He is so good, so much more well-rounded. It's not just he has good quarterback play now. That stuff, like the success on the sidelines, the success of these crazy catches, is because he's getting good passes now. He's way better after the catch now than he's ever been, way more complete as a route runner in the short area than he's ever been. He's taken several jumps forward on his own.
Where was this years ago versus when he was with the Steelers? Who was throwing to him?
Ask Mike Tomlin that.
Shout out him, man. This is like when we get to ranking season and talking about like who the best players are at every position.
Yeah,
it's gonna be kind of hard to not put him in the top 10. Like it's gonna be hard not to rank him as the best number 2 receiver if we even still consider him number 2 at that time.
I don't even know how to address that. I just know he's top 10 receiving general.
Yeah, we'll see the rest of the season goes, but like he's gonna break into these combos.
That's true. My next winner, the Baltimore Ravens. After weeks of being down and out and everyone saying, just wait, they're going to get there. They're going to get there. Finally, the Ravens are no longer theory. They are actuality. They are at the top of the NFC North. They finally, they've won 5 games in a row. They control the division. You still have multiple games against the Steelers. Your destiny is yours.
My next winner didn't play this week, and that's a fucking win for his ligaments. Justin Herbert, you ain't get your ass beat at all. You are 100% intact. Back did not touch the ground. You're winning because you just extended your shit. Not even like career, your life expectancy, bro.
Not only was he not getting beat up on the field, there was photos taken of him and Madison Beer at a dispensary. They were out there having a good week. They were out there making sure he enjoyed his week off.
That's medicinal. He had to get right.
He needs rest
He
and
was
recovery.
hurting.
Next winner, the devil. Never dies.
Whoa.
The Kansas City Chiefs season is still alive. Somehow, some way. They were down multiple scores in the second half of a game. It felt like the death blow was coming. Like their postseason hopes were going to die at the hands of Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor. And they got the win. Just barely, even though they led for 0 seconds in this game. We can't get these guys out of here.
They'll never die.
They're never going to die.
My next winner, the friends we made along the way.
Okay.
When we talk about Baker Mayfield's MVP case, that was a fun 6 weeks. And now I'm learning it's just about the friends we made along the way. The Bucs are losing to every single good team. Everybody's hurt. They can't get anything going offensively. He left the game yesterday with an injury. Teddy Bridgewater is back playing in the NFL. Once again, it was a fun 6 weeks. Shout out to the friends we made along the way because that was his real MVP case.
Salute.
My last winner. You lost again, but hey, you won fucking hearts. You won entertainment value. Jameis Winston, bro, is show time as hell. It doesn't matter what happens with the rest of the season. You just fired your head coach just 2 weeks ago. You just went ahead and
I'll put it on the screen. Go, keep talking.
Okay, you just went ahead and fired. You got your DC fired. It doesn't matter what happens in New York because what you do right now, it's for the hearts. You're giving us hope.
We're talking about winners live as we're recording this. Shedeur Sanders named the starting quarterback of the Browns. Shedeur Sanders named the starter.
Put your watches up, man. I don't care if you have an Apple Watch, a Casio, Seiko. You got yourself a vintage Cartier. Put it up. It's time to be legendary.
Perfect timing. Recording this on Monday. This happened as we were doing this exact segment.
It is perfect timing. Yeah. It is perfect time. I'm glad you said that, my brother.
Obviously, way more entertaining. I've been watching Browns games with my eyes glued to the screen the past 2 weeks. So more reason to watch the Browns for the rest of the season.
Okay.
We're up.
I could watch them on both sides now, bruh. That's amazing.
That is.
All right. Losers of this week.
Hey, this is too
I have
fresh.
my first loser. My first loser.
Okay.
One of the biggest losers of this week, Kevin Stefanski, because he clearly hates Shedeur Sanders, and now Sanders has to be the starting quarterback. I told you guys before, if you watched the post-game interview where he's handing out game balls, he's talking about everybody. He's like, oh yeah, and we had a rookie make his first start. Good job, 12, and then just kept going about his day. Took him out at the goal line. He doesn't want to see him win. He hates Shedeur Sanders hype and noise, and now he has to keep going with it for the rest of the year.
How much do you actually believe you hate Shedeur Sanders?
I don't think it was his pick. So like he probably is like I wish he wasn't here because they have had to deal with a lot of
headache,
like foolishness. So he probably doesn't. It's probably not like super personal, but he just probably doesn't like the fact that he's like on the team.
He doesn't love him. It's not his guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to him, it's a 5th round pick that gives a lot of headaches.
Yeah.
Okay. Other big loser of this week.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna keep saying this every week. 9. JJ McCarthy. Not only last week I was like, damn, it's a disappointment. The team isn't really a contender because you aren't ready. We'll see what happens for years to come. But I can tell right now you're not ready to let this team win playoff games. After another week, every week that goes by, I get worse and worse with my opinion of him. Mm-hmm. I'm starting to think this is one of the worst quarterback prospects I've seen in forever.
Oh, God, man.
I'm starting to think I'm watching like a true high tier bust.
I am in the opinion of I think we need to give young players time. And I almost think we give him too much time. He's almost like made me revert my thinking, and he almost made me like lose complete patience.
Yeah, when I watch him, I feel how Stephen A. Smith talked about that one rant.
About Jamarcus Russell?
Yeah. Where he was like tentatively like, I understand a lot of this and this and that. I don't try to slander players too hard. I try to show respect to every quarterback. These are professional athletes. Except for this no good fuck ass nickname getting frat boy with the curly hair named 9. I hate watching him play. He actively enrages me watching him. The whole refusing to throw to the left side of the field was funny. Mm-hmm. And now it pisses me off. The bad mechanics were like, okay, that has to work on that. Now it pisses me off. Everything about him, every metric you can find says this is the worst quarterback in the NFL by a wide margin.
That is true. At this point, I do think it is true. He might be what I would like to see. I want to see a versus, but only with bad quarterback highlight tapes.
Okay.
So if we got JJ McCarthy and his 10 worst plays, and we put it up against Zach Wilson's 10 worst plays, who's winning? And by winning, who has the worst highlights?
Okay, worst plays, Zach Wilson wins. Best plays, Zach Wilson wins. Medium plays, Zach Wilson wins.
Okay, that's how
so damning.
That is how we're gonna do the verses. We get a bad quarterback verse. First of all, I'm giving away game. Bad quarterback versus 6 plays in each category. We go, or just 7 because football touchdown, whatever. 7 good, 7 bad, 7 medium plays. We see who wins each one, and that's how we decide.
Yeah, I think the lows are lower for Zach Wilson, but the medium tiers and the highs, Zach Wilson is probably better.
So JJ can't win shit, basically.
JJ, he just does nothing. Like, it's not always a pick. It's not always a backbreaking mistake. Like, Zach Wilson did more goofy bullshit. But JJ McCarthy doesn't do anything good. Like, there's never positive plays.
Yeah, you're right. There's not even no entertainment value, bro.
He's just...
No goofy plays either, bro. Just straight up bad.
He's just an NPC.
Yeah.
Tough.
I hope he gets better because his team's too good to be wasted for this.
Exactly. That's what makes it more infuriating.
Hey,
his
man,
team is actually solid around
and
the
not even that. He is ruining Justin Jefferson's all-time great trajectory. Single-handedly.
What do you mean? Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, like his numbers are being demolished by 9.
Not even just his numbers. His mood. You're making Jefferson sad. I don't
you know
like
how
that.
bad you have to be to make Justin Jefferson like look just like a pedestrian?
It's ridiculous. Nice.
It's terrible. My next loser, pronunciation. Specifically, Tom Brady and his pronunciation had a questionable moment in the Eagles game. Couldn't say Landon Dickerson correctly. Let's tighten up.
What did he say? I missed it.
I have no idea.
Let's tighten up, Tom.
What did he say? I missed it.
I saw it on
Tom
Twitter
Brady said something
where they made him black. Yeah, fun. So who we felt like it was funny.
Next loser. I don't know why we didn't start with this. Chippered Kelly. Fired, highest paid offensive coordinator in the NFL. This gave this guy $6 million to leave the college ranks and come lead the offense of the Las Vegas Raiders. The worst offense in the league. He was downright putrid, and now he's probably not going to get another NFL job ever again.
Hey, but guess what, though? His pockets is still up no matter fucking what,
Good
bruh.
for him. Guaranteed money is guaranteed money.
Yeah.
So my God, does that the ball stop rolling here?
Get your bag.
And also, we should have said this for the biggest winners. Scapegoating. Pete Carroll said we got to let him go. I was praying to God I'm not next. I'm not sure. You might be next.
No, it's you, Pete.
My next loser. He's currently not on an active roster right now. He's currently not in the league right now. But Fernando Mendoza, you lost because the New York Giants lost another game, still have assets, and you might have to wear green and white next year.
Oh, playing for the Jets.
Yeah,
It's tough. Sorry, Fernando.
tough scene.
Another loser, Jamar Chase. Missed a big check this week.
Mm,
He's $500,000 less rich.
And one of his dogs is out now too. T. Higgins, he's out.
Oh, out of the
Yeah.
I thought you were telling me.
I was like,
He thought like
his
something.
dog died?
Yeah, no. He's just alone now, bro. That's it.
I was like, I'm not sure what to follow that up with. I was like, that's unfortunate. Yeah. One game check less rich. Tough.
Tough scene.
Terrible. My next loser, Mike Tomlin job security. It's getting kind of scary. There were conversations, rumblings even last year about Mike Tomlin potentially being fired. Now we have another year of the Steelers getting a really big lead in the division to start. They started out the year winning games. Now we are here. They are only a game up against 500. They've given up the NFC North. They lost to the Chicago Bears, and it's now looking pretty down the stretch. We're either going to be 8-9, and the team is going to not have a winning record for the first time in Mike Tomlin's career, or we're going to run the Tomlin special back, which is get to the first round, get blasted, and lose in the first round. Either way, I don't think things are looking up for Mike Tomlin.
Oh my God. I just got the funniest tweet come across my timeline.
What happened?
I'm showing it to you guys right now. Another piece of breaking news that's happening as we're recording this segment. We are being blessed by time. JJ McCarthy has another fake injury. JJ McCarthy is in concussion protocol.
When?
This has happened. His status is now up in the air.
They reported symptoms on the flight home.
Now listen, I don't know if it's a fake injury or not. But last time there's a lot of theories. Now he's hurt again.
Okay.
It's time to hang it up.
Kevin O'Connell, I like your desperation, man.
Justin Jefferson.
You're a go-getter. You put the team first. I like that.
What a disaster, man. This team, the roster is good.
Dude, we had him as like a top 12, 11 team way earlier in the year. For good reason.
In the hopes that he would just be good enough.
Yeah.
In hopes that he'd be a regular prospect, come in and like be a average starter, like even below average would be okay.
Yeah.
And he's a nightmare.
He can't even
Brosmer, carry me now.
he can't even be like Trevor Lawrence or anything like that. That's so sad.
They'd be jumping for joy if he was Trevor Lawrence.
Fuck, man.
My last loser of the week, Donovan.
Why?
Just had to remind him his team lost to the Cowboys.
Nah. Loser.
Just had to close the segment out with a good little reminder. Take a moment of silence.
Yeah, you're lucky you said that today. Because I texted you yesterday. I was about to drive over here, strangle you.
Oh, you know why I said that? Because I texted in the group chat. I said somehow this is Jalen Hurts' fault, and I said I don't know how yet, but I'll figure it out by the time we record tomorrow.